Welcome to WTA Fans Show. In a recent match at the Hungarian Open, an incident unfolded that left spectators and players alike stunned and emotionally moved. It all started with China's Zhang Shuai, an experienced and respected player on the tennis circuit, facing a challenging time in her career.
Oh, I thought it was good. Amarissa Toth isn't sure. Normally when you kind of linger. Oh no, it is wide. Well, if it's the mark that... Yeah, if it's the mark that the camera panned in on, it looked like it was in. Difficult to tell. I mean, it... It's a big point, this, as well. Well, she wants the supervisor called, Zhang Shuai, which I don't think is going to happen. Well, if she's not careful here, she's going to get a delay of game penalty, because you kind of feel like this is a little pointless, yet she disagrees with the call. I think she's now asking Amarissa Toth to come and have a look at it. Not really down to Amarissa. It's the umpire's decision. She's just got to accept it, and she's got to very quickly put this to the back of her mind and focus on the next point. Yeah, I just heard someone in the crowd saying time violation, and kind of agree. Well, here comes the supervisor. I'd be surprised if she were to overrule the umpire's decision. Yeah, Yeah, supervisor just saying it's not up to me to make these calls. It's the umpire's decision. Well, she's got to carry on here, Zheng Shuai. This is fundamentally quite pointless, I think. Nothing is going to change. Crowd are actually being pretty generous, I would say, here. So tough. I mean, does maybe look like it caught outside edge of the line. Oh, Amarissa Toth is finding it all quite amusing. And this can go one of two ways, can't it? It can either fire you up and inspire you to...
What happened next took everyone by surprise and sparked a heated debate. Amarissa Toth, her opponent, controversially rubbed out the mark with her foot. This action raised eyebrows and led to screenshots suggesting that the ball may have been in, indicating the point should have been awarded to Shuai. Frustration and disappointment filled the stadium as Shuai protested the decision, and the home crowd reacted with boos and jeers in support of the local favorite.
Well, this is actually getting a little tedious now. So Zheng took umbrage to the fact that after that previous point, Amarissa Toth went straight up to the mark that Zheng wasn't happy about and just rubbed it out, as if I think Zheng then took that as, well, you knew it was in. That's why you wanted to get rid of it. That's a good point, in fairness to her. Said would be very easy for her to get completely sidetracked and take her mind off the job at hand. I feel as though the end of this first set could get a little spicy. Oh, she's dragged it wide. What a poor miss that is. And if she gets broken here, I'd imagine Morgan Lara is going to get both barrels. And she does get broken. I think Zheng Shuai has just looked over and said, shall I retire? Just keep an eye on what's going to happen here. I don't think she is.
The situation escalated, and at the next change of ends, the emotional toll on Zhang Shuai became evident. Overwhelmed by the turn of events, Shuai sat in her chair, crying and experiencing a panic attack. It was a heartbreaking sight to witness a seasoned athlete like her facing such emotional turmoil on the court. While the crowd's support seemed to be lacking at the time, the online community was quick to rally around Zheng Shuai. Fellow professionals and fans expressed their empathy and called for fair treatment and support for the veteran player.
Wow, can you believe this? Can you believe this? She has retired from this match. I mean, we saw the doctor there. Clearly nothing is wrong with her. She was in floods of tears at the sit down there with Zheng Shuai. We saw her after she lost that last game. She looked over at her coach and said, shall I retire? And she was just saying to the supervisor and the doctor, I can't play. I just can't play. And it all hinged on that call, but what a day for Amarissa Toth, an absolutely bizarre ending. But she picks up her first ever WTA Tour win in the most odd circumstances.
I'm sure you never like to win a match like this when your opponent is retiring in the end of the first set. How do you feel?
Of course, it's not the best way to win the match, but I feel like I was coming up with my game, and I think I could have gone through like till the end, and so I'm just so happy that I could win this match anyhow.
Congrats and see you in the next round. Thank you very much. Most akkor magyarul folytatjuk. You were mentioning the Hungarian crowd, but I believe everywhere in the world, the home crowd supporting the home player. And I believe the Hungarian crowd is fair enough, so they were just cheering for the Hungarian player, not against you.
Yeah, for sure. Today they were fair. But I just want to say that I hope that they can stay fair and that Shuai Zhang feels better, and hopefully she's getting better, and soon we will see her back, because she's an unbelievable player, very respectful and great person, and there is a lot to learn from that, from her. And I guess we should stay all respectful to each other, doesn't matter what.
Hello everybody. As I'm out of the tournament, I think it's time for me to say a few words about what happened on Tuesday night. I did not think that my first WTA success would cause such a big storm, and I'm extremely sorry for what happened. I respect Zhang Shuai as a person and just as much as an athlete. It was never my intention to disrespect, to upset, or to hurt anybody, let alone Zhang Shuai. I do realize I shouldn't have celebrated the way I celebrated after the match, and I am sorry for that. But I got caught up by my emotions, by the heat of the match, and I got caught up by the moment. I focused on tennis. I didn't want to win like that. I hope that in the future I will have the opportunity to sit down and talk with Zhang Shuai and tell her how badly I feel that our match ended this way.
In the aftermath of this controversial incident, the focus now turns to Zhang Shuai and her future in the sport. Will she continue her illustrious career, or has this moment pushed her beyond her limits? This gripping incident has raised important questions about sportsmanship, mental health, and the support players receive on the court. As we await further developments, we stand by Zhang Shuai, an athlete who has given her all to the sport she loves.